We've just finished our visit to Takeshita Street. Now we are at JR Harajuku station. From here, we are heading to our next stop, Shibuya. It's only one stop away from Harajuku on the Yamanote Line, and the ride takes just about 3 minutes. Here we are in Shibuya, a place I've seen countless times on screen, and now finally in real life. Stepping out of Shibuya Station, the first thing you notice is movement everywhere. It doesn't feel like a place with a clear beginning or end. It already feels in motion, like the city is breathing around you, and you've stepped into it mid-inhale. I've seen this place so many times before, not in real life, but in my imagination. In anime, in edits, in clips that somehow stay with you longer than expected. Especially in Jujutsu Kaisen. The Shibuya incident arc, that's the one. Watching it always felt slightly unreal, like a stylized layer of chaos placed over a real location. This is the famous Hachiko Statue in Shibuya. From the footage, it may not be obvious, but there's a long queue of people waiting to take photos with it. I managed to capture this shot through a gap in the crowd. This is Shibuya Crossing. At first glance, it looks completely chaotic. But the moment the lights change, everything shifts into a kind of silent coordination. All directions stop at once, and suddenly the entire space opens up for pedestrians. People pour in from every direction, diagonal lines, straight paths, weaving through each other without collision. There's no clear leader, no fixed pattern, yet everything flows smoothly, like a system everyone understands instinctively. And just as quickly as it begins, it resets. The lights change again, and everything pauses, waiting for the next wave of movement. What makes Shibuya Crossing so famous isn't just its scale, but the feeling it creates. It's one of the busiest pedestrian crossings in the world, yet it operates with surprising order. Experiencing it in person is different from watching it on screen. There's a depth you don't get through a camera. The sound, the timing, the density of people moving together. It feels less like an intersection and more like a pulse in the city. After a long day of exploring, it feels like the right moment to slow down a little and find somewhere to sit. We've arrived at Hoshino Coffee, but like many popular spots in Tokyo, there's a short wait for a table. While waiting, we take a look around the surrounding area. Now we can head inside. If we need anything or want to order, we just ring the bell and a staff member will come over. Let's take a look at the menu. Here's what we chose. Hoshino Coffee, Clubhouse Sandwich, Strawberry French Toast. We are now back at Shibuya Crossing. After a short break and a refreshing drink, we've recharged and are ready to continue exploring the heart of Shibuya. Ahead is one of the entrances to Shibuchika, an underground complex connecting shopping, restaurants, and multiple railway stations beneath Shibuya. This is Shibuya Center Gai, one of Tokyo's most famous shopping and entertainment streets. Right away, the atmosphere changes. Just a short walk from Shibuya Crossing, this narrow street feels like the heart of Tokyo youth culture. You're surrounded by stacked signage, flashing lights, and tightly packed storefronts. There's barely any empty space. Everything competes for your attention at once. Center Gai has long been one of Shibuya's main entertainment streets. It brings together fashion, food, music, and nightlife into one dense, energetic strip. Even in the daytime, it feels alive, but you can imagine how it transforms at night when the neon lights fully take over. Walking through here, you can feel Tokyo's youth energy. Groups of friends outside shops, people entering restaurants, and tourists slowly moving through it all. There's a constant flow, but less structured than the crossing outside. Here it feels freer and more unpredictable. Ahead is Komehyo, a well-known second-hand luxury store in Japan. Second-hand luxury is very normal and trusted here, especially in Shibuya. As you walk deeper into the street, you realize this isn't just a shopping street. It feels like a corridor of experiences. Every few steps, something new appears: a themed cafe, a streetwear store, a fast food shop, or a small bar upstairs. Nearby, you'll also find major landmarks and brands, like Shibuya Parko, a landmark shopping complex representing modern Shibuya. We come across a Family Mart, one of Japan's most popular convenience store chains. Let's head inside and grab some snacks. Let's try this boneless fried chicken. Take a look at the packaging. There are instructions on how to eat it. Alright, let's give it a try. A surprisingly convenient way to eat it without getting your hands messy. There's a Don Quijote here, commonly known as Donki. Don Quijote is Japan's iconic everything store, cheap, colorful, chaotic, and always fun to explore. This is LABI Shibuya, a large electronics store. You can find almost everything here related to home electronics, from cameras and phones to appliances, computers, headphones, and more. This is Shibuya 109, a fashion complex closely tied to Tokyo youth culture, especially women's fashion trends. We are almost at the end of our time in Shibuya and heading back toward JR Shibuya Station. On the way, we pass Shibuya Mark City. It's an integrated complex connected directly to the station, combining shopping, dining, and transit. Let's go in and take a look. As we walk through, we come across something unexpected: patisseries filled with beautifully displayed cakes. Looking through the glass, it's hard not to stop. Rows of delicate desserts, carefully crafted, with soft colors, glossy finishes, and elegant presentation. It's the kind of display that instantly draws you in, even if you weren't planning to stop. And as we linger for a moment, taking in the cakes and atmosphere, it feels like a fitting way to end the visit before heading back to the station and moving on from Shibuya. I'll see you in the next video.